Reddit. What is the stupidest reason that someone hates you? Because I'm Asian. Okay, fine. The car accident was technically my fault. Heyo. Ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend beat the shit out of her. I talked her through the steps she needs to take to protect herself and got him arrested. Now he and his friends hate me because I got him on probation and all he did was split a girl's eyebrow open. I'm such an a-hole. You totally overreacted. Puerto Rican accent. You gotta mind your own business, bro. My best guy friend, I'm a guy, was dating a girl. I'll call the guy Fred and the girl Beach. Fred decided to break up with Beach one day. And Beach tried to make my life miserable because she thought Fred wanted to break up with her because Fred was in love with me. Truth is, Beach was just a beach. I'll call the guy Fred and the girl Beach. Wonder where this is going. Fred decided to break up with Beach one day. And Beach tried to make my life miserable. Well, by the looks of it, Beach tried to make her life miserable because Fred decided to break up with a female dog in heat. I couldn't control a football smashed at me 4 feet in the air. Neither can you. B. I am a goalkeeper. This is generally unnecessary. C. Duck you. I'm helping out your team because your usual keeper is ill. Unless they're 6 feet 4 inches and built like the Hulk, I doubt they could do any better. Hulk is a winger anyway. Because I was in love with them. Comma. So many feels. This little kid that waits for the school bus down the road tried racing me, running, while I was driving on my way into work one morning. I slowed down and gave him a disapproving stare. Now he flips me off every morning on my way to work. Why the stare? Sounds like he was just trying to have some fun. He scared the shit out of me. I thought it was some kid running out in front of me at first. And I thought I was about to run him over. If I had realized what he was doing, I would have probably played along. Had a coworker verbally chew me out because I pulled out in front of him, cutting him off and making him slam on his brakes to narrowly avoid me. In my white Grand AM. After explaining to him that I do not own a white Grand AM and also showing him my black Mitsubishi Eclipse, he still refuses to accept that it was not me that did it. Still hates me for it too. In his heart, I'm sure he acknowledges the truth. He is probably just one of those people who can never back down from anything. Ever. Because he is afraid he will look silly. When in reality everyone just thinks he's nuts. To put it succinctly, haters gonna hate. Because I refused to give the Scoutmaster's son a position he didn't deserve. He was an idiot. I had already appointed another, more mature guy. And I resented the Scoutmaster pressuring me into taking someone's well-earned position from him just so his kid could have it. TLDR. Boy Scout politics. Sophomore year of college, I made a new friend who happened to be in my major and my neighbor. He had a girlfriend who decided she hated me after hanging out several times and being generally friendly. At the time, I was in a relationship with my boyfriend for around 3 years and was not at all interested. However, the worst part was that his huge roommate, who could probably be mistaken for an actual bed, decided that he hated me as well and I couldn't go to their apartment anymore because I was afraid for my safety. He was an angry drunk. Best part is that bear roommate started liking me again when dumb girl broke up with my friend. Because I told her she has a booger in her nose. 6th grade. Beach. I am doing you a favor. I could have left you looking like an idiot with it poking out. But I didn't. She ducking cried over it. Tears, man. Tears. Because of you it came into existence. The girlfriend of one of my good male friends hates me because a guy mentioned he wanted to motorboat me. And my friend laughed. They apparently got in a fight about it. That he shouldn't acknowledge sexual innuendos about other girls. Facepum. I had a coworker hate me for not helping her do her job. Given that I barely met the chick, she expected me to do her work for her. Because she thought I was new. When I refused, she simply told me, "You know you look really nice. But you're a total beach." I simply looked at her with an okay face and walked away. To go back to doing my job. I used to get harassed in high school because I was overweight. It's a horrible reason for someone to hate another person. I've lost nearly half my weight since then. In a healthy, non-emotional way. Right? Absolutely. I've kept it off for 6 years too. My blackness. Now your username makes sense. You should start every post, every comment, anything with "as a black man." He sort of already is starting every post with that. Unless you're using like a mobile theme which changes where name placement is. My BF's parents hate me because he chooses to live with me instead of with them. He's 30. You monster. How could you steal away their little baby boy like that? Are they Italian? My best friend, who I've known my whole life, started a hatred of me last week because he told me to stop talking to his new girlfriend. And I did, but he went off at me for hurting his girlfriend's feelings. Right in the daffux. That'll clear right up after middle school. Someone hates me because they think I'm gay. What is weirder is that they continuously stare at me at school. If I ask why, he says "'cause you're gay, mate." I think someone has a man crush on me, blushes. Haha. Sounds like my high school back in the day. Some dude used to stare at me while he walked across the cafeteria. Keep in mind he's a super tall, built, cowboy looking dude. He even had the plaid, boots, and hat. He said I was gay and would stare me down every day. I never saw hate in his eyes, yet he claimed he hated me. Years later the dude came out. Haven't talked to him since. But if I ever do, I don't think I'll be able to keep a straight face. Pun not intended, but I'll keep it. You were just a mirror reflecting his own gay back at him, and every time he saw you he was completely hypnotized by his total gayness and unwillingness to accept it. I have people tell me they hate me all the time because I'm tall, thin, and can eat whatever I want and not gain weight. I hate you. See what I mean? For being a downer. I'm depressed. I got told I was a terrible person to be around because I'm so negative. Duck M. Because we disagreed on the internet. Oh. You should have made that emoticon face the other way, you dumb nugget. I hate you. Using all caps? I hate you. My enemies hate me because of my insatiable thirst for seeing them fail. My ex-best friend hates me because I am still with my girlfriend and he isn't with his. He holds it against me that our relationship succeeded. Bummer bro. Because I dance better than him. He even tried to fight me. He's no friend of yours. SSSSAAFFFFEETTTTYYYY. I don't like him because he is not very good at baseball. I used to play baseball in middle school. My friend told me that a kid said this about me. I know someone who hates me because my father didn't walk out on me. I don't even understand that. It's called jealousy. My aunt hates me because I was born on the same day as her. I'm gay. Me too. Duck those homophobes. Duck them right in the, wait. I feel ya bro. The only consolation is that I wouldn't want to be friends with a homophobe anyway. Because I was a friend to a kid they thought was gay. My best friend's brother-in-law wants to kill me and I have never really spoke to him. I have been friends with this guy for 30 plus years, since school age years. We were from a small town and did everything together. When we were in high school we delivered pizzas for the same restaurant. His sister gets a job there as a waitress and we all work there together for about 7 months until my friend and I graduate high school. At this point I go away to college and move away for 7 years, coming back occasionally to visit my parents. My friend and I would usually get together and hang out on these visits. I would never see the sister. When I returned, I was invited to a barbecue at his parents' house. His sister and her husband lived with his parents with their 2 children. I met with his family, but the brother-in-law was at work. At some point his sister admitted that she had a crush on me when we all worked together. My friend had a sports car and I had an old Jeep. One weekend he wanted to go camping, so we switched cars so he could go up into the mountains. He came and got my car and went back to his parents' house to pick up his camping gear. His sister's husband came home while he was there and came rushing into the house thinking I was there with his wife. This man has hated me ever since that barbecue and has never spoken to me. He leaves the room or the building when I am at a function where he is in attendance. He has glared at me in the grocery store and left the rodeo with his whole family when my family show up. TL. Doctor, my best friend's brother-in-law hates me because of insecure dreams he had even though we have never spoken. I have a guy like this. Girl was my best friend since we were 13. Lost touch for a while until we ran into each while I was security at a mall. Apparently she had told him that she had a major crush on me during our teen years together. I did too. But we never told each other. And then randomly we reconnected. We talk occasionally. But he's scared shitless of me even though I'd never do anything with her while they're together. I take it as a compliment. Best comment of the day. One of the important lessons I've learned in my years of interactions with other people is the fact that, hard as it may be to accept, there are certain individuals who will not like you and will be standoffish when you attempt to socialize with them. In some cases there might not even be a good reason why they don't like you. They just don't, and nothing you can do or say will change that.